Okay, so I got tagged by Kiwi the Beauty to do the Common Natural Girl tag. So I'm going to answer some questions. Here we go. Number one, what is your favorite smoothie or juice drink? The store-bought favorite drink is Bolthouse Green Goodness. I love it. I do a lot of blending, so, at home it would be anything with baby spinach, fresh pineapple, spirulina for energy, green bell pepper, things like that, celery. Number two, how long does it take for you to do your hair in the morning? It depends on what style I'm rocking for the week. If it's a wash and go and it's summertime, then it may only take a few minutes because I'm just putting water on it to refresh it and running out the door. If it's twist, and I'm taking them down, adding some, like a water-based leave-in, or I'm adding oil to it, then that's just, maybe 5-10 minutes depending on how many twists I have. So there we go. Number three, what are your favorite natural girl hashtags to use on Twitter and Instagram? I like using kinky hair, that hashtag, and coils, because I don't see it used quite as often as some of the other girls, or as some of the other hashtags like curly girls or team natural. So try to use something else just for a little variety in there. Number four is, what is your hair type? And it's coily, so I consider it 4A, with some 4B kind of in the middle, but the front is a tad bit looser, so 4A, and around the nape is also 4A. Number five, tell us your worst hair horror story. Okay, I was getting my hair done in my senior year. I don't remember which one, but the lady that was straightening my hair straightened and curled it with a Marcel iron. That was her process. So the tip of my earlobe got burned, and I had to break out the cocoa butter in order to get it to heal. But that definitely was a hair horror story. Okay. Number six, do you let people touch your hair? It's okay if you're friends of the family or, my loved ones, to touch my hair, but if it's a total stranger, that's a different issue. Unless I am volunteering at a natural hair event or expo, then it's okay. But honestly, I'm gonna wash my hair after it's all over. So there you go. But strangers, I need my space. Okay, number seven, are you a natural Nazi? I'm not. I like to educate people about their hair and let them know that with the correct products, your hair can be manageable. It's that simple. But color and things like that, my stylist is actually a licensed colorist. I think if you have your hair well hydrated, well conditioned, you can have great colored hair. But I like to change it up. I like variety sometimes. So color is something that from time to time I'm gonna get. But don't be a natural Nazi. It's not cool. Number eight, what is a natural girl problem that you go through regularly? So coily hair gets fairy knots, and that is a huge problem that I get, especially if I'm wearing my hair in a wash and go. The hair tangles around itself, and it's just a characteristic of coily, kinky hair. So comes with the territory, but fairy knots. Number nine, favorite natural hair vloggers and vloggers. Okay, so Lexi with the curls would be the first one. I discovered her a few years ago. She's in Atlanta. Curly Kimmy Star out in California. I met her at the World Natural Hair Show 2012, and she was great, very down to earth, and I was pleasantly surprised. She kind of keeps me up to date on what's going on in the West Coast as it relates to their events and their product lines. Third person would be The Pursuit of Nappiness, also here in Atlanta, and she's just a sweet person and a nice, informative blogger. So number 10 is favorite old school / celebrity naturalista, and I picked Corinne Bailey Ray. It took me a second to think of somebody actually, that nobody, that we all would consider a great celebrity naturalista. Lettucey is out there. She's locked. But I picked Corinne Bailey Rae. She's a singer from the UK, and I just love her hair. I love her style in general. Okay, so number 11, are you a product junkie? I have been given several products as gifts and things to kind of test out and try for certain small LLCs, but I don't consider myself a product junkie. I would consider myself an oil connoisseur. I love oils because they're multi-purpose. But I try to stick to 3 or 4 brands for the most part. I love Darcy's Botanicals, all-time favorite, holy grail line. I love their products. Amazing Botanicals up in New York. They have some of the best oils around, hands down. And then, you know, I also like to support Coco Curls here in Atlanta, Heritage Hydration, and Honey Child Hair Lover also here in Atlanta. But I don't consider myself a product junkie at all. Try to keep it to 2-3 lines. Okay. Oh, and Chagrin Valley, their shampoo bars. Awesome stuff. Number 12, if you could change anything about your hair, what would you change? I would change the length of my hair. I would want longer length, and length retention is something that I've been working on. I like to do a lot of things to my hair. Got hand and fro syndrome, so I'm trying to work on that. Number 13, how do men react to your hair? I've had, you know, an overwhelmingly positive response from men. They normally don't single out that feature in particular. It's usually my smile or something else, but usually when I have gotten comments on my hair, it's been positive. Okay, and number 14. What's an annoying question people ask you about your hair? People ask, how did you get your hair like that? I actually just heard it when I walked into church a couple of weeks ago. And the answer is, I already have a pattern. So I'm putting in natural gels or, you know, leaving something to enhance what I already have. But that, I have to say, is an annoying question because I think anybody can get a semblance of a style. It's just the technique that they use and the products that you're using. But you've got to have a pattern in order to enhance it, and everybody has some kind of pattern. Okay. So number 15, would you consider getting a perm for $1 million? Why or why not? Okay. I know this is going to be a pretty unpopular answer, just because I am a naturalista. I do believe in rocking your natural hair, but I'm not going to beat people over the head to get my point across. I would perm my hair simply because first of all, I could cut it off the very next day and be back natural. But I have a lot of things that I would like to do in terms of putting money into my company, sewing into my friends and family's lives, tithing, getting rid of student loan debt. So I would take the $1 million because that could really help me to grow. So I would. Number 16, how do you usually style your hair? Usually do a wash and go. After several days, it's going to be a curly free fro anyways. But usually that, when it gets colder, 2-strand twists or Bantu knots on occasion. Okay, and then number 17 is the last question. All right. What is your favorite Ratchet song right now? Okay. I had to go to the radio to literally find some because I'm not a fan of ratchet music. But I found one, and it's Ain't 'Bout That Life. I forget who it's by, but y'all probably know what it is. So that's it for me. I am tagging Jaquay Glenn, the organizer for Hub City Naturals. And you can find me at Variety Curls on Twitter and Instagram, and Facebook, Variety Curls Apparel. Okay, see you later, guys. Bye.